This is how you do the basic slip stitch. Thread your needle and tie a knot in the end. I'm using black thread on this white fabric so that you can see my stitching, but you would be using a thread that matches your fabric if you were doing this, because you want it to be somewhat invisible. So you're gonna start at the back of your fabric and you wanna hide that knot. So I'm starting on you can see I have a little hole here because this stitch is really great if you're closing a hole in a project that had to be turned right side out at the end. Or if you get a hole in like a lining of a jacket or something like that. So you're going to start at the back and hide that knot. And then I'm gonna go to the other side of this hole, of this gap in the project, and I'm going to catch a little bit of that fold. And then I'm gonna go to the other side of the hole and catch some of the fold. And what's really important here with a slip stitch is you wanna make sure that those raw edges are neatly tucked to the wrong side of the project as you're doing this, because I'm literally stitching right along those folds. And so if you have nice folds, it'll make it much easier. And so you just keep going. And as you see, as you kind of pull it tight, those stitches are going to disappear into that gap or hole in your project. And if my thread was the same color, they would really disappear. So you just keep going back and forth on either side of the hole, just catching a few stitches. And you want these stitches to be kind of small. They're like a 1/16 to an 1/8 of an inch. And if you run all the way along this, eventually you'll have the hole closed. And if you pull those kind of tight, they disappear into the hole. And that's how you do a simple slip stitch.